Girls and boys come out to play on a virtual Earth, but their elders are drawn to a deadlier game.
Sweet Julia doesn't want to rip the boy from his mother's tender embrace.
The boy is only 8 years old. He's completely spoiled. He's wrapped around his mother's finger.
What is going on, Julia?
So you would be the link with the Terrians instead of the boy.
Why did you invade my son's body? What did you hope to find?
Earth 2, followed by picket fences. Wednesday at 8, Sky 1 primetime.
You think you seen it all, Chico? Well, you ain't seen nothing until you seen the action of survivors.
Don't miss a moment of action.
This is the ultimate in sports entertainment. This is 8-man elimination tag team wrestling, including Diesel, Razor Ramon, and Yokozuna.
Are you ready for the Survivor Series? Then watch all the World Wrestling Federation superstars.
Sunday at midnight, the World Wrestling Federation Survivor Series, live and exclusive.
Only on Sky Sports.
For the best in December, take a ride with Sky.
What are we waiting for?
Let's burn rubber.
Hang on!
Premieres include Robin Williams
We're going to make a deal with you.
as the irrepressible
Showtime.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Wow.
Look who's talking now.
Look! They like each other!
Mongrel, bitch.
Kirstie Alley, John Travolta, Diane Keaton, and Danny DeVito.
Hit the clicker.
Joking.
Charlie Sheen takes you on the ride of your life.
You're a gun-wielding, cop-shooting maniac kidnapper!
That would be affirmative.
The Chase.
Very impressive.
OJ's out. Now Frank's going in.
Where's your prison number?
It's unlisted.
Leslie Nielsen,
That's the guy!
OJ Simpson, and Priscilla Presley. Naked Gun 33 1/3.
From Ron Howard, a superb all-star cast.
What if these aren't the guys? What if there is?
The Paper.
You want to run the story? We've got 5 hours.
Richard Gere and Sharon Stone are about to find out their every move
She touched me!
could be their last. Intersection. Sport fans.
It doesn't come any better.
Boxing.
4 world titles up for grabs.
Exclusive.
Coverage of England's tour of South Africa.
Live.
International football. England v Portugal plus round 2 of the FA Cup.
On Sky 1.
Finally, we get to the good stuff.
A Simpsons marathon on Christmas Day. From the Bible, we present the stories of Jake and
Joseph.
Brand new series including
And this is Jeopardy.
coming soon a chilling whodunit.
I did not touch her.
Murder 1.
and soon on the movie channels, Jim Carrey.
Head detective!
Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, Maverick.
Can you turn this up, please?
Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke, Reality Bites.
So free bunny, didn't ya?
From cult director Quentin Tarantino, True Romance.
Nolo was the nice guy.
This Christmas, there's only one place for entertainment, Sky.
There's no turning back, baby.
You're watching the Movie Channel.
Friday the 13th.
You get through a lot of shoes when you keep Dalmatians. You walk miles. They need a lot of exercise. So I feed my dogs the best. And the best for me is Pedigree Chum.
At Pedigree, we understand a dog's needs in the same way as vets and animal nutritionists do. And thanks to our experts at Waltham, the world's leading authority on pet care and nutrition, every can of Pedigree Chum has the essential nutrients a dog needs, plus solid meaty nourishment.
They love it. Don't you, Piper? Well, they keep me fit, so it's the least I can do for them.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it.
All over Britain, homeowners have less up top than they should have. He's got less up top. Believe it or not, so has he. And he's had nothing worthwhile up top for years. He, on the other hand, has just topped up with new, easier-to-handle Super Wrap Pink. Because to meet today's energy efficiency standards, loft insulation needs to be around 200 millimetres thick. So, if you think you're insulated against losing heat and wasting money, think again. Think pink. Think Super Wrap Pink from Owens Corning.
Okay! Buy the video and you can put on the mask whenever you like. The Mask. Available to buy now.
Let's play Scrabble. Angel, 6 points. Devil, 9 points. You never know who's going to win at Scrabble.
When you see something irresistible like Viennetta, Don't you get that urge to bite? Sink into the soft waves of Viennetta. Discover the crisp layers, just waiting to be bitten. Follow your instinct. That's Wall's Viennetta. Soft enough to bite.
If you want to talk man to man, dial 0891 343434 now and make contact with men you'd like to know better. When you call, you can exchange messages with guys online now. Or perhaps you're just curious to know what people are saying. It's fast, friendly and fun, whether you're talking or listening. So call 0891 343434 now and make contact with men you'd like to know better.
Someone can help you get just the right present.
Grandad, for you.
Oh, John, that's wonderful.
For you, Grandad.
Thanks, Rachel. That's great.
For you, Grandad.
I think I know what you are. Oh, thanks, Mum.
Grandad, for you again.
Right, so it's one hard-boiled head with fresh fingers and a decapitated coffee to go, right?
Nightmare Cafe.
For a man without evidence of his existence, the hunt continues for pieces that will lead him somewhere.
I didn't know who else to talk to.
What do you want from me? I want you to stay here and be my dog. I ran a check on you when I got back to town.
I know enough to open an investigation that's going to bring this school crashing down on your head.
Sponsored by Yorkie. Nowhere Man, 8 o'clock Tuesday on Sky One Primetime.
This is the Movie Channel, part of the Sky Television Network.
You're watching Sky Movies.
Tomorrow's entertainment on Sky. At 7 on Sky One, a deadly drug with deadly consequences in Space Precinct. At 8 on Sky One, a UFO cover-up in The X-Files Reopened. Also at 8 on Sky Movies.
Are you gonna shoot me?
Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood in the TV premiere A Perfect World. Live at 9 on Sky Sports Big Time Boxing, Hamed takes on Perez. Just some of the entertainment tomorrow on Sky.
From the Sky Satellite Network, this is Sky Movies.
Hello and welcome to the US Top 10. Last time we looked, Michael Crichton's action-adventure Congo had stormed the American box office, taking $24 million in its first week. But could it hang on at number 1? Stay with us and find out. There are 2 brand new entries in this week's chart, but first at number 10, Sandra Bullock and Bill Pullman in While You Were Sleeping. 9 weeks on the chart and still a hot ticket for those who like their romance with a dash of comedy. And the same applies for Globetrotters Billy Crystal and Deborah Winger. They're down to number 9 this week, but clocking up those air miles in the story of an affair to remember, Forget Paris. New at number 8 is the big summer release from Walt Disney. A full-length animated feature boasting the voice of Mel Gibson, plus music from the composer of Aladdin, Pocahontas.
She was the daughter of a chief.
She has her mother's spirit. She goes wherever the wind takes her.
Come down here!
And she lived a life of freedom.
No! Not that way!
Watch out! Come on, lads! Steady on your course!
He was an explorer, searching for adventure in a new land.
Come on, men. We didn't come all this way just to look at it.
Let us hope they do not intend to stay.
I'm counting on you to make sure those heathens don't disrupt our mission.
I made it myself.
But though their worlds were very different,
These pale visitors are strange to us. No one is to go near them.
their destinies were one. From Walt Disney Pictures comes the story of an American legend. Who are you?
Pocahontas.
Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth.
Hello, John
Smith?
The tree is talking to me.
Then you should talk back. He's handsome, too.
Oh, I like her.
She believed in her dreams.
Bookworm has asked to seek your hand in marriage.
I think my dream is pointing me down another path.
Followed her heart.
What are you doing here?
I had to see you again.
You'll be turning your back on your own people. I can't leave you.
And found a love that changed the world.
Let the spirits of the earth guide you.
I love him, Father.
Bravo!
With music by Academy Award winner Alan Menken and lyrics by award-winning lyricist Stephen Schwartz.
And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, for whether we are white or copper-skinned.
This summer, experience the adventure
Until you can paint with all the colors of the
Pocahontas.
Dropping one place at number 7, Crimson Tide. Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington are the officers locking horns on board a nuclear submarine in a nail-biting thriller from director Tony Scott.
As you no doubt heard, my XO has appendicitis. Your name was at the top of the list. Well, that's good to know, sir. It was a short list.
There's trouble in Russia. So they called us. And we're going over there and bringing the most lethal killing machine ever devised.
The last time we hit this state of emergency was 32 and a half years ago during the Cuban Missile Crisis. So this is what it's all about, gentlemen. It's what we trained for.
Emergency ship.
Diving officers, submerge the ship, making depth 150 feet.
On the 1MC. Dive.
This year,
We have a properly formatted emergency action message from National Command Authority.
what we've always known
Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Alpha.
becomes what we've always feared.
Gentlemen, this is the captain. Russian rebels have threatened to launch against our country and are fueling right now. This is not a drill.
Sir, we have a possible submerged submarine.
You find out who that is.
Receiving emergency action message. Recommend alert 1.
The battle for survival begins.
That's a message fragment.
Sir, we don't know what this message means. Our target package could have changed.
I've made a decision.
There's no place for fear.
He's lost his nerve.
I'd rather go out myself and get this one wrong.
There's no room for mistakes.
If we launch and we're wrong, what's left of Russia is going to launch at us.
I'm captain of this boat. I don't have to think this over.
There's no time for doubt.
Missile system's ready to launch in 6 minutes.
You repeat this order or I'll find somebody who will.
Hell no, you won't, sir.
And nothing can stop the tide.
Sonar torpedoes in the water!
Right forerunner.
1,000 yards of closing time! Make your depth 1,200 feet! Hang on, everybody!
We cannot launch our missiles unless both you and I agree.
They're fueling our missiles.
He's right on top of us!
Vice Command, under arrest, under charge of mutiny.
Launch you ready? Lock Captain Ramsey's in his stateroom.
Fire one, now! Give me the missile key, Mr. Hunter. Sir, we are going down. I'm the commander of this ship.
Crimson Tide.
You're watching the US Top 10. With only the slightest trace of a foreign accent, Mel Gibson is at 6 in the tale of a medieval Scottish warrior and his battles against the English crown, the epic Braveheart. At number 5, Bruce Willis in his third outing as Detective John McClane, this time taking on the twisted genius of Jeremy Irons, assisted by Samuel L. Jackson. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Walter, I think you better take this.
In the next few hours, Simon is going to tell Lieutenant John McClane what to do. And Lieutenant McClane is going to do it.
You are about to have a very bad day.
Tell me about it.
Elvis drops one place this week, as does Clint Eastwood's adaptation of The Bridges of Madison County at 4. He directs and stars opposite Meryl Streep in Robert James Waller's best-selling tale of a short-lived romance. At 3, supernatural fun and games with Casper, the world's friendliest ghost, as brought to the screen by co-producer Steven Spielberg, a fine human cast and a feast of special effects. Meanwhile, at number 2, it's last week's number 1. A search for treasure in the African jungle takes a terrifying turn when explorers stumble across a family of mutant gorillas. From the novel by Michael Crichton, Congo.
Activate the remote.
In the race for the world's most advanced communications technology, a shocking discovery has been made.
What was that?
Lock your remote. Give me a thermal reading result to 6.6.
It will take 2 young scientists into the heart of the African jungle, where a secret hidden for 2,000 years holds the key to the future.
This is Karen Ross. 81452. Houston, do you read?
You used to work for the CIA, and now you're Travico.
Some will come to it for science.
This is a big deal, Charles. This is a big find.
Some for fortune.
A diamond mine of incredible bounty.
And some to return home.
She doesn't really belong anywhere, does she?
No, she belongs here.
Together, they will search.
My boss, he thought I wasn't going to make it. He sent another expedition.
Drawn deep into a mystery.
Camp destroyed, people dead, a gray gorilla.
No such thing as a gray gorilla.
I saw one.
And the more they discover,
Same hieroglyphics over and over.
the greater the danger.
What do they say?
We are watching you.
Help me! Help me!
I never saw any animal move like that.
Shoot it! Shoot it! How intelligent are they?
I would say they're smart. They're too damn smart. Watch out!
No! We're getting out of here.
What about them?
Put them on the endangered species list.
From the best-selling novel by the author of Jurassic Park.
The myth of the killer ape is true.
Congo, where you are the endangered species.
And this is what's forced Congo off the top spots, taking more than $50 million in its first week. The movie Event of the Summer, starring Val Kilmer as the Caped Crusader. Batman Forever.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
In an uncertain world, in a chaotic time, justice wears a mask.
Your entrance was good. His was better.
Love is a game.
What is it about the wrong kind of man?
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
Power is a machine.
Now you've devised a way to read men's minds.
By the way, I've seen your mind, freak.
And revenge is a trap.
You're a genius.
Riddler and Two-Face can make a pretty lethal combination. Train me, let me be your partner.
Who's your tailor?
But first, let's meet our contestants.
Going down.
If the bat wants to play, we'll play.
Was that over the top?
Don't worry, too late.
You forgot the part where you kissed the girl.
The real game begins.
Courage now. Truth always. Batman forever.
America's new #1. Will it be there next week, or will dark forces conspire to send it crashing down the chart? The best way to find out is by joining us for the next edition of the US Top 10.
You're watching Sky Movies.
In the past, many of the world's greatest sporting events have gone unseen by the British television audience, or have been relegated to brief highlights packages. Champions neglected, sporting achievements forgotten. Many events only seen by the privileged few who crowded the grandstands. Now, unlike any broadcaster in history, Sky Sports makes the time, has the energy, resources and foresight to continually take you to the heart of the action and show you sport the way it should be covered, live. With an eye on British sports at all levels, encouraging future champions and raising the cup of victory to the heroes of today. Now, one broadcaster sets the standard in sports coverage.
Party on.
Great movies in July on Sky.
Oh my God.
Every town has a story. Tombstone has a legend.
You tell them I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear?
Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Tombstone.
Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez. Another case, another challenge.
I think that Bill should shave his mustache. I have had this mustache for 13 years. How long have you had yours?
Another stakeout.
No turning back.
Who are you working with?
I'm retired.
I'm asking for your help.
A favor can kill faster than a bullet. Pacino, Sean Penn, Carlito's Way.
The legend had it coming.
I challenge you to a duel. I accept.
Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Alec Baldwin, Nicole Kidman.
Andy! You took my insides out.
A dark web of intrigue, malice.
No turning back.
Kevin Costner's The Hunted.
Put the gun down, old timer.
Clint Eastwood, The Hunter.
This is not a penal escape situation. This happens to be a manhunt.
A Perfect World.
They're retired spies, but their past keeps coming back to haunt them. Dennis Quaid and Kathleen Turner, Undercover Blues. Whether she wins or loses is whether she lives or dies.
I don't like your client.
Gotta get him before he gets me.
Rebecca De Mornay, Don Johnson.
No turning back.
Guilty as Sin.
Movies coming soon. They're back.
Take me, Garth.
Where? I'm low on gas and you need a jacket.
Wayne's World 2.
It was a friendship you could never imagine, an adventure you'd never forget. Free Willy.
In an age of innocence, they dared to break the rules. Daniel Day-Lewis, Michelle Pfeiffer, Winona Ryder, The Age of Innocence.
Great movies coming soon to Sky's Movie Channel.
We're not worthy. No turning back.
This Saturday on Sky Sports 2, England's under-19s take on South Africa's under-19s. This Sunday, in association with Ford Mondeo on Sky Sports, the AXA and Equity Sunday League sees Essex take on Warwickshire. It's a cricket double this weekend on Sky Sports and Sky Sports 2.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate and equally important groups. The police, who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Sweet! This is how you did my partner, isn't it?
Working the mean streets of New York to make justice triumph.
You may be a hero after all.
There is no order without law.
Somebody's got to do something right.
Paul Sorvino in an award-winning new series, Law and Order, starts Monday on Sky One. You're watching Sky Movies.
Marcus was expecting to see some fishes out the window. It's fast, it's smooth, it's great.
The shuttle makes it much easier with a family in a car.
We just drove on, same as everybody else. It's excellent.
It's much smoother inside than we'd expected.
The duty-free services are excellent.
Wir werden beide immer seekrank. Das ist ganz toll.
We left England, we were in France and hadn't realised we'd actually gone to another country.
It's great. I'd recommend it.
For tickets and information, call 0990 35 35 35.
So, how was the rock festival?
Glastonbury, and you would have loved it.
Relax. If you have aerial future, independent tests prove it removes significantly more stains than ever before.
Of course, in my day, things were different.
Yeah, right.
We didn't wear any clothes.
Relax. Ariel will get it clean.
Pure softness for your woolens. Pure freshness for your cottons. Pure care for your delicates. Pure kindness for your skin. Comfort Pure. A lightly fragranced fabric conditioner that's mild and gentle on your skin. Comfort Pure. Gentle and mild.
At one store, they sell quality goods at unbelievable prices.
We are the Cash Converters. We're the
At Cash Converters, our philosophy is simple. Top quality merchandise for sale at rock bottom prices. Visit your local Cash Converters and snap up a bargain from our huge range of nearly new top quality goods. TVs, hi-fis, cameras, jewellery and much, much more. And all items carry a 28-day money-back guarantee. See Skytext or free phone 0800 664488 for a store near you.
Oh, the Family Channel.
Look, that's great. Family fun.
Hey, did you get that one at home?
Perfect.
Hello, Pop.
Oh, it's Inspector Wexford. Oh.
Get into some great viewing on the Family Channel.